Hi, I'm Jane. I'm the owner of Skin by Jane Marshall. Welcome. So welcome to Skin by Jane Marshall. We are a boutique skin specialist clinic here in the heart of Carlton. This is our reception area that our clients come and can relax and enjoy before and after their treatment. We've got our DMK home prescriptions there. We're a 3-room salon. All of our treatment rooms are designed to be functional for full paramedical skincare treatments, as well as to be beautiful and relaxing for our clients' experience. We are almost 3 years old now, and we focus purely on skin, paramedical skin treatments, and changing people's lives through changing their confidence in their skin. So I studied 10 or 11 years ago now. Previous to Elly, I also completed a Diploma of Business. I was in a bit of a crossroads in my life. I didn't really know what I wanted to do, and I had this push towards sort of beauty therapy in the spa world. Online, I looked for the best college in Victoria, and that was Elly. I did a orientation and a tour of the school, and I quit my job the next day, enrolled, and I started my sort of, I suppose, career there, really wanting to get into the world of spa, which is not at all where I took my career in the end. There was plenty around, all quite good schools, all well within budget, and I didn't want to. I wanted to go to Elly because Elly was the best, and so I wanted to go there. I did all of my studies there through like my business study, as well as my beauty modules with waxing, tanning, science, and learnt about skin. Whilst I was there, I got amazing opportunities through going to spa tours at Hamilton Island. We went to Sydney for expos and things like that, and then I took my career through to Groom Spa. I really loved the spa side of things, and I loved the spa modules, the customer service, and the, I suppose, elite experience through that, and I wanted to be the best in that world. I remember my dad, when I first told him that I was studying beauty therapy, he was a bit like, oh okay, being a family of school teachers. And once he'd seen the graduation and he had come to Groom Spa and saw where I was working, he was sort of like, oh yeah, this is what you're doing. The full whiz at Crown, in the Palladium, it felt like I was at the Brownlow. I felt like I had a beautiful gown on, and I still felt underdressed. It was fantastic. Again, something you never would think that you would be doing when you're studying sort of beauty therapy. I loved my time at Groom Spa. It was great, and I learned so much about the industry and about myself and about what I wanted to do from there. Such an amazing opportunity, and something that I probably never thought that I would be able to achieve. And that wow factor when you walk through the door, and that really stayed with me and very much influenced how I wanted to open my business at Skin by Jane Marshall. We like to display some of our beautiful before and after work on the walls here. We're very proud of the before and after journeys and client transformations that we can make. This is our second treatment room here. I was at Crown for about 3 years, and I just needed a slight bit more stimulation. I needed that next challenge. So I went to Groom Spa clinics, and I managed a couple of those, multi-managed those with a huge array of therapists, and I was in charge of all the training and developing the girls. My therapists that came through, all of them came through Elly. The standard alone from start to finish across every subject, learning how to set up and close down a salon. Everything was far more in depth than I would have thought at the start it would have been. It really set you up for going your first day into a clinic environment. I basically worked 6 days a week and across 2 different sites, and it was go, go, go. After sort of a little bit of time in salons, managing, so I was very hands-off, I then sort of knew that I wanted to get back into either a training role and possibly go back to Elly and train, or down a business role, and I didn't really know which one. So I left the management side of things, and I got myself back into a beauty salon and skin clinic for hands-on experience. The dream of having my own business was always there, and it was a little bit of a financial, I suppose, struggle of how we were going to do that. I'm Italian, and I'm very close with my family, and I see them every week, and I was having a couple of beers with my uncle at the footy, and I was telling him where I was struggling with and what I was going to do and being a bit pulled here and there, and he rang me the next day or a couple of days later and said, why don't we have a coffee? My uncle is a very successful businessman in a completely different industry, being timber, and he basically said to me, tell me your dream, put a business plan together and tell me your dream, tell me who you are and why you want to do it and how you're going to be different and what are we going to do. And Skin by Jane Marshall was born, so I'm Jane and he's Marshall. I wanted to sound like that designer brand. I knew I would like to have Marshall's name sort of tributed in there as well, and his wife, my auntie, came up with it in the end. So it's a full family affair. He's completely back of house. When opening Skin, I knew that I wanted to be the best. I wanted to be elite, and I know that sounds silly, but again, with that crown experience coming through, I wanted it to be a really, really luxurious experience. That passion for skin, which is what I'd learnt through my managing of those beauty salons and skin clinics. So I wanted to push myself through with changing people's sort of confidence and improving their confidence with skin. I went out on a huge limb. I'd never worked with DMK before. I'd worked with lots and lots of different brands. I wanted luxury, I wanted a really individual experience. That's where my research brought me to DMK, and that's when I did a lot of research on it. So I visited lots of different skin clinics in Melbourne who had the brand. I got myself lots of treatments. I started using the product. There's nothing else like DMK on the market at all, and I knew that aligning my business with that was gonna take us places. Treatments are great, home care's great, but it's the education behind it, which has made me, even in the last 3 years of opening Skin, go from a skin, I would say, therapist to a skin specialist.
There we have the lovely ladies from Skin by Jade Marshall here, and we're at the DMK Awards night. Talk to me about the outfit and the preparation it took.
Bit of fun, flapper girl.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you give us a little shimmy with all that fringe? Gorgeous.
Yes.
I love it.
We've been to 2, it's a fun weekend. It's a really nice treat to be able to reward your team. Us being in Melbourne, we fly up to Sydney and get a hotel room and do a boozy dinner and all those sorts of things. DMK put a great party on. Debbie and Dan do a great job. It's really nice to be in a room with you sort of really talented therapists and other business owners. I've formed some really great friendships. It's like a really big family. Having those relationships formed, like I ask other business owners for advice. Someone is out of stock, we'll shoot some over in an Uber. I've done that many a times. No, it's a great family, and that's real insight into what sort of DMK completely is.
What's the most popular skin condition that you ladies will treat in clinic?
Probably
Acne.
Yeah, probably acne. We love doing like lots of pigmentation and age management, but we see probably the biggest thing we see would be acne and breakouts. Yeah.
Skin needling teamed with your DMK enzyme therapy is my go-to. That's the foundation of DMK, and that's the foundation of what we have built Skin around, is the DMK enzyme therapy. You can do, your toolbox with DMK is huge. You obviously need to change things, but you can treat every single person and every single skin condition in some way, whether that's sort of teaming it with high end peels with AHAs, BHAs, or whether that's skin needling or laser or hydrodermabrasion. You can sort of treat every single condition, and then you can step those treatments up quite quickly to challenge the skin to get really, really superior results. And our third treatment room, where all of our services, everything on our menu can be treated and performed in every single room that we have here. We put a third room on earlier this year. We also changed some of our artwork in the clinic. We take before and after photos of every single treatment with every client. The difference and the change in their confidence when they see those changes is really special. So we've just picked a couple of really, really great journeys that we're really proud of here at Skin, and we've displayed them down our what we call is the hallway to skin heaven. Originally, when I first opened Skin, I had a therapist who I knew really well, who I'd worked with before, and then we found Tyani, who was an Elly Lucas student. She was actually a client on the bed. She was here having a treatment. She was a completely DMK obsessed girl, and she'd moved to Melbourne to start her Diploma of Beauty Therapy at Elly Lucas. And we were having this chat while she was on the bed, and we basically offered her a job on the bed. She's now one of our full-time skin specialists. And then luckily I found another amazing DMK therapist through our DMK rep. There's 3 of us now, all paramedical skin therapists with DMK, and we're all here basically full time. And I think at the start I did take a minute to step back. I found it really difficult to step back, to put your blood, sweat and tears into someone else's hands. With the right people, it's much easier. Definitely this is coming into our 3rd year now, and I've got a team I don't have to question at all. Also, having a child has forced a bit of a step back in a really, really, really good way. What I love most about Skin is that the treatment rooms do really feel like a spa room. They feel so comfortable and warm and inviting. Not only do you get an amazing, relaxing treatment, but you are getting a complete skin workout. I wanted to do paramedical skin treatments in a really relaxed spa boutique vibe. I also have a cousin that is an interior architect. Through my vision of what I wanted to do, she sort of really helped with mood boards and branding. So everything sort of you see from our logo to brand to colour scheme is because of her. So I definitely had an idea, she helped bring it into life. 2019 we won the ARBIA Awards. We took out for our state best salon for 4 treatment rooms or less.
SKN by Jane.
When I entered, it was experience for myself on putting together sort of everything I feel about the business and why it became about onto paper, and being proud of what I've achieved. I really never thought that we would win, and then we did. It was a really, really great feeling to be recognised by other elite leaders in our industry and our peers that, hey, you guys are really doing something special and something really unique.
We are extremely lucky to be involved in such a great community that has helped excel our business. A huge thank you to the word incredible is not enough, to these 2 girls standing next to me. I want to give a really big thank you to my incredible business partner who is not here tonight. He is also my uncle. So to Marshall, who had the belief in me 18 months ago to create something really special. So to my beautiful Uncle Marshall, my business partner, who I love it so much, this is for him as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Look, I think I'm the black sheep of my family, so my whole family's school teachers. And I think when I had no interest in being a school teacher at all, I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I I just worked at a job. I just had a job, and I think I expected more from myself than that. I didn't go to uni like my sisters did or like my parents did, and I wanted to still achieve something really important, and just that drive. Why do something if you're not going to do it at the best? Look, sometimes I'm super confident and I'm like, yeah, I've got this, I know what's going on. I'm very grateful to have Marshall by my side to help with all of those things that I'm not 100% sure of. 3 years on, we've won a couple of awards in our industry. I've got an amazing staff, incredible clients. Our word of mouth referrals for clients is huge, so we've got to be doing something right. Whilst I was studying at Elly, it was great. I loved it. I loved every minute of it. I'm really proud of everything I've achieved at Skin, and a lot of that is from my career starting at Elly. I'm so incredibly lucky to still have a really great relationship with not just the students but also the school. I think it's now 11 years on. We would like to open another location. We'd like one more. So again, I want to keep my salons boutique and I want them to be like that really special experience, so it'll stay small. 3 treatment rooms here. Again, probably 3 treatment rooms with that sort of a smaller team because I want that service and that experience to be sort of universal and elite across the board. So that's our sort of 3 to 5 year plan.